Yo.
Oh shit, man.
Back like we never left.
Day out.
Oh, man.
Blackout.
It's been a minute.
Fucked up.
Big bombs. Yo.
Nah, I know so-and-so. Now we finna do this.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Don't nothing change.
And don't nothing change but the weather around here. So birds of a feather flock together around here. Sitting around talking about plans that we finna execute. End up doing the same things from
That boy
last year.
sound good.
And don't nothing change but the weather
Another
around
bomb,
here.
man. Another
We be down
bomb,
for
man.
whatever set change around
Energy,
here. A whole lot of drunk
energy.
conversations, how we need to do better. End up doing the same things from last year, man.
Man, what's up? How you feeling, man? Where you been at?
We bike.
We bike. I'm with it. How you feeling though?
I am feeling blessed and highly favored.
Man, I feel spiritually lifted and incredibly gifted. It's your boy Cardell himself back again. Over there in the back.
Hi, guys. It is me, Zach. I want to take a second to thank all of the strange growth that this podcast is seeing from a 3.5 month hiatus.
True, very true. We genuinely appreciate you guys for that.
It defies all algorithm sense that I know. You guys are truly incredible. If you have not already, please like, subscribe, share the Gentleman's Club podcast because we are back.
Beautiful, man. Round of applause for us, man.
Oh, I turned the volume down.
Don't turn the volume down. I need volumes up. What's up with you, man? Where have you been? What's been going on?
I've been at home.
Okay. You still living like it's a pandemic?
No, I live like a married man with kids.
Okay.
With kids. Yeah.
I respect that. No doubt. Wait. Time out. Get the bomb ready, man.
Oh, wait. Okay, it's coming.
I'm glad that I was able to see fucking 31.
Happy birthday
to me.
Happy birthday to you, sir.
Happy birthday to fucking me.
This is not a joke. Ashton's birthday is on April Fool's. He's the ultimate joker.
Yo, that was tough dealing with growing up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had some bad ones actually hit me.
There's a lot of us that have birthdays around like really close to holidays and like celebratory things. It's just like, dude, I feel bad for the Christmas ones.
Yeah, that's trash. Yeah, a friend of ours' birthday is like really close to Christmas.
A couple of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of those.
Actually, it's like 4 of them.
Yeah, that's trash, man. Well, I mean, let's get into it, I guess. It's my birthday weekend. Wait, what happened?
We got to get into one more thing before we get into the podcast.
Okay.
Who are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing us, nigga. Gentlemen's Club merch is available upon seeing this and reviewing this. I'm sure the link will be somewhere that they can find it.
The link will be in the description as long as I don't get incredibly lazy and forget. I will not forget, though. This is important. Merch store is officially live.
Well, we got like shirts.
We got
hoodies.
shirts. We got hoodies. There was an issue with the hoodies, but we got the issue figured out for that.
Okay.
We do have long sleeve. We have.
And we got like coffee mugs too.
You know, I actually put together an entire promo vid for. You know what? I'm gonna link it right here.
Bet. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
Y'all check that out,
worked
man.
out.
Grab whatever it is that you like. I think we got like key mouse pads. We got mugs on there, I think.
We do have
I'll
coffee
be better
mugs.
informed next time, I promise.
I think I'm going to. I think I changed the coffee mugs that we had because we had the old logo for the coffee mugs before, and I'm pretty sure I changed it because I wanted to get one for myself, and I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I feel you. When I posted that, there was a couple people that actually like, yo, how can I get one?
Yeah, that was
That was the first one, right?
that was a prototype.
Yeah, the prototype.
Which I have the only version of.
Hey, that thing is nice, man. That might be a collector's item someday.
Yeah, one day. I'm actually pulling up the merch store right now to tell you what we have. We have shirts. So we have our general. So those that have seen the gold GC with the circle around it, we
that's
have
the
that
one
with
I'm
the black T-shirt. That's actually the one that I'm wearing right now.
Fire. I'm mad.
Maybe I will for the thumbnail. Maybe I'll have a picture of me in there for once. You'll never know. So you guys can see it. Yeah, but we have coffee mugs, we have tank tops, we have hoodies, we have mouse pads, we have phone cases. Do not judge me for the phones that are available for the phone cases. I am not responsible for that.
Really? That's whack. Because, man, that means I probably can't get one.
We have stickers. Yeah, I can't get one.
That's trash.
We have a bunch of different logo designs, things like that. So we will be adding more stuff to it, but we're only going to add based on,
The volume?
what you guys are looking for,
Yeah, for sure.
more so than anything.
And if you guys have any ideas or anything else that you guys would like to see, feel free to let us know. We can try to make those things happen.
Yeah, and we will definitely, whatever holidays that come up, we'll do some sales and things of that nature. So,
Oh, we can do like promo pics, like with us wearing it and shit, like being cool.
yeah, I thought your brother was coming with you today, so we can do that.
Yeah. We're going to work on it, man. Shout out to Contact. My weekend is going fucking great. We're celebrating not only just this weekend because my birthday falls on a Friday, but we're celebrating the whole month like all the women do. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to
Oh my God.
No, I need you to be aligned with that. Like I need you to support me in that.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all I need is support, bro. That's it. Anyway, but we got into another special event over the weekend. What
Is
it?
this a bomb or a round of
It's a
applause?
bomb and a round of applause. So do the bomb. You're dirty. Why you laugh at my mans? Hey, Josh, he laughing at you, bro.
My apologies. I have not touched this board
In a minute.
In a while.
It's dusty?
No, it's just it's like when we were in a groove, man, like my finger placement was perfect and I never missed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm rusty, that's all.
Give us some time, man. We'll get it together.
But
There we go. Congratulations to Mr. Joshi Ty, former member on this podcast.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show. He got engaged this weekend. And
that is not a spoiler because I do believe that it has been all over the socials timeline.
yeah, for real. Yo, Josh, you owe me some money, dog. Did we go back to that episode? Because we got to figure out what that
We
episode
are not going back. We will do that before the day is over.
All right, we got to do that.
I am going to snitch because there are going to be plenty of people that listen to this podcast now and they're going to go to a social
right.
and they're not going to see an announcement of him being engaged.
Oh, yeah, because
He has a private Instagram now.
the game didn't change, man.
Hey, me and him had a conversation. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I support that. 1,000%, man. Look at that, man. It changes.
So I'm snitching on him, but you'll never find him.
Yeah. Man, that man went and found true love. I don't know what's up with y'all, because y'all niggas is starting to find like respectable women and y'all like want to go like settle down with them and like start a life with them and shit. And
Join us.
how?
Join me later for my TED Talk.
All right, we could do that. But they had a beautiful celebration, man. I got a chance to be a part of like the cover up mission. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be my birthday weekend, so I pull up. It's like, yeah, man, I don't be in the city like that. Josh, man, let's go do something. Yeah, for sure. Her friends were also a part of it. Whole family and friends. We all head to the side. She goes up to the beautiful rooftop area and got the opportunity to be proposed to with a crazy ass rock, man. Crazy rock.
The boy did good.
The boy did good. He went to Jared.
No, he did not go to jail.
Okay, I respect that. But yeah, that was beautiful, man. And then we went out and did our own thing, got appropriately faded, and continued to celebrate all of us and my birthday. My birthday was more important than the engagement. Just want people to know that.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course. So that was most important. But outside of that, man, it's been a beautiful weekend. I'm back in your face, and we back on the screen again. Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
I don't like that, bro.
I might not answer it, but go for it.
But during our little break, is there anything that you can share that you feel like has changed? Have you changed? Like, is there any updates? Anything with you? Like, what's the word?
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually glad you asked that, because this is where I get the accusation of being like pandering to my wife all the time, but I don't give a shit. While we were away from this and really a lot of other stuff, I really, had the opportunity to take a step back and really analyze what I was not doing in my relationship and what I was not, but what both me and my wife weren't doing for each other. And we had that conversation, and in all honesty, it's been roses since.
Really?
Yeah.
So you did some deep work into your marriage.
Yeah, man.
To try to fix some things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fix is not the word that I want to use, because it sounds like there was something went wrong.
tune-up?
Yeah. It was a tune-up, man. I was like, okay. Like, once you get married and you get past that honeymoon stage, and that honeymoon stage goes by a lot faster when you've already got like kids and you're dealing with that, because realistically for us, like the day after our wedding, it went right back to normalcy. Like, we already had the house together. We already had the kid.
Okay.
3-4 days after our wedding, it wasn't much different than a month before our wedding. So, that kind of newness of, oh my God, we're husband and wife now.
Okay.
It was like, well, we felt like we've been married for a while anyway. It's just official now. But it was like, okay, neither one of us ever want our relationship to get stale,
right?
Because we do legitimately love each other, and we're not in this together because of our child. We're in this together for each other, and it just so happens that we have a child.
Wow. Okay.
So there's some stuff we have to work on.
Beautiful.
As a couple.
I'm glad to hear that, man. That's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
No doubt.
What about yourself? Was there? I know there were some things, and I won't indulge into it unless you want to talk about it. But
to be honest with you, I would like to, for the sake of being transparent,
for sure.
But I could say that I had my first major loss in my life. Someone that was really close to me. Grandparents passed.
Right.
That's kind of not to say that it's not important, but sometimes you're more prepared when grandparents are going.
It's easier to accept.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I know that pets is also another big one. Like those hit really heavy. But my brother passed, man, and it's been something that I'm still working through. Yeah, and trying to deal with, and there's nothing that you can do to prepare for that when it's unexpected. Yeah. So I'm personally dealing with that, and it comes with waves, and I appreciate all the love and support that my friends and family have been able to give. But I can say all of that is just hug on the people that you love and make sure you tell them at every opportunity.
Absolutely.
Because you never know when this last time it's going to be that you're going to be speaking to them and being able to give them that love.
Definitely. So I know that we've talked about this a handful of times in private, but again, my condolences to you. And,
thank you.
And I'm sure the community feels the same way. Show my man some love.
Of course, please. So. When you see me, don't dap me. Give me hugs, man. For real.
Yeah, it's all love around here, man. All love around here.
Of course. Shit. I can't lie. I don't want to talk about this, but but it's there. It's there.
It's our favorite couple.
Yeah. And that's the thing. We've talked about them multiple times.
See, I think that it's different for us because we really got into the psychology of all of it.
And I feel like we have to go back to it.
I think that a lot of the stuff that we said
was real. It's like coming to the light.
It came to the surface.
Yeah, for real. So obviously, like you guys know, the whole Will Smith at the Oscars?
It was at the Oscars, yes.
Slapping Chris Rock. I don't think we have to go necessarily into the recap of it, but can I just ask you how? Because I don't think we talked about it. You sent me the video. And we were just
I sent you the video that night.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching this like.
Right.
I'm so glad okay, so let's time out for a second.
Okay.
Originally, we were going to record that day.
That's a fact.
I'm so glad
that we didn't. Yeah. No, you ain't
because
lying.
that episode would have had nothing worth talking about.
You're not lying. You're not lying. That's perfect.
Not that we didn't have stuff to talk about, because we actually had good topics to talk about. Because I
True.
sent you a whole list.
That's true.
But it would have very easily been outshined by this.
Right. Of
And
course.
I know we're a week late, but I don't really feel bad about that because let's be honest.
Everybody was talking about it. That was everybody's starting point.
Yes, that was everybody's starting point. But I think that I've seen some people talk about it.
Okay.
About what my issues were with it.
Okay.
But I think a lot of people are kind of missing the point in why it's so bad what happened.
Expound.
So we all know, like, Will Smith is not your normal human being, right?
He's extraordinary in a lot of different ways.
And treated as such, correct?
I'm with you on that.
What Will Smith did was he gave normal men and women the green light to go on stage and slap a comedian
When they crack a joke.
when they say something that they don't agree with.
Yeah. And that the tough part is it's because it was Will who did it. Mm-hmm. So if he can do it, now
He's the nicest guy in the world.
True,
You know, he's got
true.
that. He's got that. He's one of those guys that has that kind of persona to him. So if he can snap, then I have every right to snap and go up there. And let's be honest, this is why, like, especially bigger comedians, they have security. You're not going to get up there.
True,
Like,
true.
Chris Rock didn't need security. Seemingly wouldn't need security for
True.
a monologue at the Oscars.
Right, true.
But if he was doing a stand-up show at a large event, best believe he's got security guards there. Now, in the event that you're at, like, a smaller venue at a small comedy house, which I've frequented,
Right.
I have frequented a handful of them
Right.
in my time, and because I do enjoy comedy.
Of course.
They don't necessarily have security guards right by the stage, man.
All right, let's go into that just a little bit. Do you, even like we were talking about the Dave Chappelle thing, do you think that this is going to drastically affect comedians and how they go forward doing jokes?
Yes. No.
You don't think it's going to?
No, I don't think it's going to affect how they do jokes. I do think it's going to affect them, though, because you are going to see more and more people get bold and walk up on that stage.
I look forward to seeing.
Hey, and let me tell y'all, let me help y'all out real quick. Some of these comedians
Oh, they got hands.
can fight.
Yeah, some of them got hands, and I think you should as a comedian. You absolutely should as a comedian. You should actually know how to throw hands because people are not going to be feeling those jokes. We're getting too sensitive, huh?
I've been trying to talk to y'all about this for a while, man. I was like, nah, man, it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I think this might ruin jokes going forward in the future.
I don't think so because Chris Rock had a show this weekend and people were talking about, he didn't talk about it. It's like, nah,
He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
First off, like he had a whole set planned. He's actually in the middle of a joint tour with Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dude, keep your set. Whatever.
that's
People.
true.
Here's the thing. It's like, oh man, he's got to capitalize on this. People are going to pay for those tickets regardless. 'Cause
Yeah, I heard the price went up though.
it did go up, but guess what? It doesn't affect Chris Rock because guess what? Those tickets are already sold out because it's Chris fucking Rock.
And Kevin Hart, yeah, both of them together. That shit's sold out. But
The only people that are benefiting from this is scalpers.
yeah, that's true.
Now, that Netflix money,
Yeah, that's gonna be different.
he's going to get a bag.
Yeah, that's gonna be
because the
different.
first thing they're gonna say is,
Yo, you gonna talk about it?
"You gonna talk about it?"
Because if you're gonna talk about it, we'll give you this. If you're not gonna talk about it, then I mean we could drop it down just a little bit.
So Chris will be fine, and Chris will have a special
Yeah.
centered around this.
And I
Give it a
hope
year.
and I hope he does it in a fire way. The same way that Dave was able to take his scenarios and flip them and make even better jokes the second go round. I hope Chris does the same exact thing. And as a comedian, I imagine that he will.
Chris Rock is one of the 10 greatest comedians of all time.
I'll give you that. Not my personal favorite, but I'll give you that for sure.
Yeah,
Without a
no,
doubt.
not
Without a
my
doubt.
personal favorite either. But
Well, we can't deny his greatness.
1,000%.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, there's that.
All right. Well, back to the whole Will thing. What angle of this? I think I'll speak to it. The only angle of this that I didn't hear touched on as much is the mental health side, because we know that Will has and you know me, I'm gonna go to that bag always.
That's the biggest part of it, I think.
Yeah, and we've seen Will do. He's been very vocal about his personal journey, about himself. The book, a lot of the interviews that he was doing, and some really profound stuff that he's been saying. Just him digging into himself and figuring out who he is, which I think is super fire. But the mental health side of it, with all the think pieces that came out and everybody sharing, of course, a lot of women were championing, him going up there and doing that for her, which most women would. But the other side of that was, where is the support for him when it comes to the things that he's dealing with and or going through? Like, I see Jada talk about, their marriage and, her support for him. And obviously I'm not big on the red table talk, but it seems very one-sided to me, outside looking in.
I go back to the I don't even want to call it an interview. It was so damn staged.
When they talked about the whole joint, when he came on?
When Will came on and they talked about the August Alsina situation.
Yeah.
I go back to the moment that Jada tried to,
Justify it.
dress it up, and it's like, you were done with me, talking about Will, and Will was like, I was done with your ass. So I think there's been moments where Will has just been like, enough is enough,
And been tired of it?
and has been tired of it.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it could be positive, it could be negative. I don't know, nor am I going to speculate.
Right.
He has obviously decided to stay.
Okay. But that's my thing. Like, we've always talked about how men are treated, right? Men are not unconditionally loved for the most part. What do they say? Only people who are unconditionally loved are women
and children.
Women, children, and pets.
Yes.
For the most part. And at the end of the day, bro, when you think about it, as a man, what you have to go through to get yourself together or to be a better man, it's done by yourself. It's just you.
Yep.
And you don't necessarily have the outlet, especially in society standards, to be able to express the hardships that you face and deal with and feel even on a daily basis. We're given credit for how we carry it, but we never acknowledge how heavy that shit can be. So that was the thing that was really the sad part about it, is just like, for all of the nonsense that seemingly Will has put up with from Jada, you don't see her coming out. I'll take that back. I don't see her coming out.
She had a very cryptic post talking about, going into this season of love and healing and all this other stuff. But it's like, no.
What about healing him?
You have, and this is, and I know you said that there are a lot of women that like came to Will's defense because they liked what he did for Jada. I've actually seen a lot of women talking about how toxic Jada is and how it's destroying Will Smith. And if I'm going to inject my opinion on it, it's 100% right.
I agree with that.
Because the August Alsina situation, that's 100% Jada's fault.
Yeah. But
How she handled it on,
seemed to skate over accountability.
she 100% skated over accountability. And Will's right there going, no.
Yeah.
So I think that you spend enough time with somebody, and obviously they've been married for a long, long time. Like,
Right.
their bad tendencies rub off on you,
Okay.
just like their good tendencies can.
Okay.
But their bad tendencies rub off on you.
Right.
And the individual that went up there and did that, granted,
He was tired.
Willie from Philly, but
But that smack wasn't just for Chris Rock, even though there seems to be like a little bit of history behind why that happened.
right.
Did you hear about that?
I
Okay.
did, yeah.
So I'm with that, and I support that, and I think they probably had a conversation behind the scenes beforehand. But that smack wasn't just for Chris; that was for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was for August Alsina. That was for Chris Rock.
that was for the people who joked on it, and even though he loves and defends Jada to the death, that was kind of for him.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, I can imagine. But that's the part that bothers me. It's just like, yo, that shit's mad exhausting, and it seems like you go above and beyond for your wife, but are you getting that shit back in return? Because it seems like he's just very, very strong on loving her to the best of his ability, but I'm not seeing her speak to loving him the same way.
I don't ever see it. Yeah. I mean, he's had to sit there while she talks about how much she still loves and cares and misses Tupac.
And you don't ever hear that from him. Like, bro, that shit kind of wild to me. And we crack jokes about it, but then eventually it's like, okay, now this is getting disrespectful.
Incredibly.
Like, that's, I don't know.
Like, we get it. It's Tupac, one of the greatest rappers of all time. But, like, that's your husband over there.
The jaded side of me wants to speak to how this becomes a thing with women and men in general, where it seems like men are supposed to love you because you're a woman. All you have to do is show up, and I have to give and do all of my love for you, and a part of your job is accepting it. And that's it. And I know that sounds mad jaded, but sometimes it can really feel that way.
Yeah.
But we won't get into that. We'll save that. We'll save that for another time.
There's two things.
Okay.
One,
wait, quick question.
Yeah.
Was Will wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Why? And if I'm throwing you off your main point that you was about to give.
I was about to switch topics altogether, so yeah, we'll touch on that.
Yeah.
Why was Will wrong? Will was wrong because of time and place. I don't really care that it was the Oscars. It could have been a beat. Like, I see people talking about, oh no, he said us, him going up there set black people back 100 years. I don't give a shit about that.
No, fuck all that.
It's time and place, and it's how you present yourself. You can feel wronged by what he said, and you can pull, like.
No, I'm with what he said.
Here's the thing. You can pull Chris Rock to the side and the back.
I would have pieced him up in the back.
And be like, you.
I would have pieced him up in the back.
I would say if you decide if you try to have I would say you try to have a conversation with him man to man in the back, and if you don't like the way that it goes,
two-piece real quick.
I'm not condoning that, but I would much more respect it in that regard than you just walking up there slapping them and then smirking as you walk away and sit down and then get mad and emotional and you start crying when they say, "Hey, bro, you gotta leave."
Yeah. I'm hearing,
you just assaulted somebody on international television.
Yeah, as just him being a professional, that wasn't the time to do that. We don't give a fuck about the Oscars. We don't give a fuck about black people being there. I can't lie, it was a lot of white people chiming in on that, speaking to kind of certain things. I don't know. A lot of that stuff made me uncomfortable. No offense, not trying to take it, not trying to make it racy or anything like that. But people trying to say like, "Oh, I'm so traumatized and I can't believe." It's like,
shut up,
shut the fuck up, man. Let that shit go, bro. But I would have gave him the two-piece from Popeyes in the back after that situation. But I'm glad that he got the Oscar, which he should have had a long time ago, in my opinion. He's one of the greatest actors that we have.
All right, so I didn't want to talk about this, but I do want to talk about it now since you brought it up.
Okay.
The Academy had a choice to make, and they, if we're being honest, they dropped the ball.
Explain.
I agree with you that in his role for that movie, he deserved Best Actor, and I also agree with you that he deserved that award a long time ago for many roles that he played.
Okay.
7 Pounds probably being my personal favorite as far as that's concerned.
I respect that.
But there was probably about a 45-minute difference between the incident and that award being announced. You cannot tell me that as an Academy and as members, y'all didn't huddle up immediately and say, "What the fuck are we going to do about this Best Male Actor award?"
Yeah.
Because they all knew he was winning that award.
Yeah, true. No, for sure.
And you could very easily say, we can't give it to him. We cannot immediately allow him to be awarded with such a high honor after one of the biggest disgraces on our stages in the last however many fucking years, if not ever.
Okay.
Because if the Academy makes the decision to, we'll just say, disqualify him from nomination.
Okay.
In the immediate action, he can be mad about it,
but
there's nothing that he can say. Right. Because here's the thing. That speech that he gave when he won the award, in hindsight, was not great.
I'm with you on that.
He semi-addressed the issue, but it lacked awareness. Okay. If that makes sense.
I think he was still very emotional and in the moment of.
They did not play the music for him. They let him get his entire speech off. I think that the Academy in that moment handled it poorly. Okay. Granted, you know, if we were all judged on our worst day, I get it. But at the same time, you had probably 35 to 45 minutes to come together and say, we can't do this. We can, you know, we can talk about it afterwards, consequences, things of that nature, but we cannot reward this man after this.
Okay.
And realistically, if they disqualify him there, that might be enough for, you know, punishment served.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, you were going to win.
But we got to take that from him.
But you're not even going to hold it.
Right.
Because there's now tens of thousands of pictures of Will Smith walking around with this Oscar.
Yeah.
That you can't change it.
Okay.
You could he could give the Oscar back.
Right.
It's all the pictures have been taken, the
Right.
moment set in stone, the speech has been had.
So let me see if I understand this. What you're trying to say? Do you feel like they should have just disqualified him from being able to receive?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I haven't heard that take before. I'm with you on that. All right. I respect it. And you feel like they just should have handled that then and let it be?
Because because allowing him to get up on that stage and and do what he did, it just made the situation worse, in my opinion.
Okay. And then on the back end of it, there were rumors that he might not actually be able to keep the award.
So he resigned from the Academy.
Right, I saw that.
They're still doing an investigation and everything, and they may ask him for it back.
Can I ask, what is resigning from the Academy? What does that mean? I don't know.
So basically, when you are part of the Academy, you can vote on.
Oh, okay.
awards
It's like the
and stuff
Grammys.
that.
It's like the Grammys
Yeah.
and shit. Okay,
So
I got
he
you.
can still receive an Oscar,
But he can't be a part of it as far as voting and picking and.
yeah.
Got you. Okay. That makes sense.
And I it undoubtedly will not be invited back to another award show.
That's. I get it. And it's crazy.
If you go up there and slap somebody, you can't come back.
I get it. It just makes me feel like you're erasing all of his greatness, but that just speaks to how quickly you can lose it all by
There
making
has
one
to be
bad decision.
consequences for actions.
You right.
If there's not consequences for actions, people are gonna be out here doing all willy nilly shit.
I
man.
heard you.
This is how you keep people in check. It's consequences for actions.
You right.
I don't believe in like cancel culture and shit like that. But when you do stupid shit, you should be getting the reward of your stupidity.
I'm with you on that, and I actually haven't heard that take, and I support it. I think it's just because of how much I personally love him, but it does.
And I want to make that clear. I love Will Smith.
Okay,
I love Will Smith. I'm a fan of most of his work.
Okay,
he's got a couple of bad movies.
What's his? Give me one. You got one bad movie? What one do you hate?
What is it, Gemini Man?
You ain't fuck. All right. Oh, nah, man. All right. Anyway,
Compared to the rest of his work.
Okay, it is on the lower half, but that's a hot. All right, it's all right, man.
Look, I'm a fan of.
Of course,
I already said 7 Pounds. I think that is a highly underrated movie.
Of course.
I Am Legend. People talked about that ending for years.
Of course.
You've got Hitch, which is hilarious to me.
Have you ever? What's the name of the fucking movie? Keep talking. I'm about to finish.
Hancock is a favorite of mine.
You see the one with him and Margot Robbie?
I don't remember the name of that
Focus.
movie. That is a really good movie.
That's a top
That
10.
is that's another ending where I was like,
yo, damn. I know you was that nice, man. Yeah, no, for sure. It sucks to hear, but you're right. There has to be consequences for those things in order to make sure that the standard of how you're supposed to act when you come on these stages is what it
Focus
is.
now.
Yo, I love that movie. I put that movie on all the time. That's my shit. It's like one of my favorite date movies.
That's a really good movie.
All right, for sure.
So no, Will Smith is a very talented actor and very, very deserving of awards, but you cannot go out in public and do those kind of things.
Right.
I don't care what the stage is, because there's consequences for it, shit, man.
True.
It just is.
Very true.
So switching
Yeah, we
to
can
a
get off
different
that
topic.
shit, man. We got into it as much as we could.
2 things.
Wait, quick question. Random question. Random. Sorry. Who gets the rag after sex?
Whoever was on top.
My man's. Thank you, man. That's all I needed, bro. We on to the next one. We on to the next one. Whoever was putting in the most work, does not have to go get the rag.
No, I said whoever was on top.
But what if I'm on bottom putting in work? Because that could be done.
I hear you, but there's another problem there.
Okay.
There's a much deeper problem.
Right.
But yeah, whoever's on top, they because you got to get up anyway. So you get up, you get the top.
Yeah, I'm super sorry, but I got to do it.
No, you don't.
Come on. Man, they don't never stop it when they on top. And I hate that. It's like do better. Do better. All right. That's the only edge I'm gonna push. That's the only edge I'm gonna push, man.
Plead the fifth.
All right, yeah. Y'all be trash with man.
So
Like all over me.
we have been in a hiatus for about 3 months now. I'm just gonna walk over.
I know.
Look, man. Sometimes you see a dead body, you gotta walk over it, man. I'm walking over it.
Okay, all right,
So
go ahead.
We've been in a hiatus for 3 months, correct?
Right.
And we haven't stopped paying attention to the landscape. Not completely.
Yeah.
We have not paid as much attention to it.
Right.
But we have not stopped.
It's nasty out there. And,
It's very nasty
and
out there.
here's the thing. I think you'll be able to speak to it a little bit more than I can because I just be glossing and just seeing what's going on, and I'll get a glimpse of it. I'll be like, ugh, that's nasty. And just
I know when I see the nastiness, I dig.
you want to know more?
Because I was like, wait a minute, no. This is not what's going on. Some of you podcasters is nasty.
Yeah, for real.
And y'all movements is nasty. And your views is nasty. And I'm talking about your opinions on shit.
Yeah. The internet has we've talked about this, but the internet has given people a voice, and obviously anybody can come on a camera and do a podcast.
Not everybody should have a voice though.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's a fact. That's what we're realizing. But the thing is it's like those people who shouldn't have a voice are now creating platforms and allowed to project their voice for other people who feel and think like them.
Yeah.
The guys who really you had a rough time with women and other things. Most of the time they consider those the nerds or the dorks or whatever the case may be
but those are the guys that are starting podcasts talking about how to talk to women.
And it's really corny. That whole red pill side of it.
Yeah.
It's really fucking nasty.
Side note.
Even though sometimes
So yeah, I want to talk. I'm not going to say any names specifically because,
who cares? But yeah, oh man.
Because the nastiness, I saw how nasty some of these individuals were willing to get, and I was like, yo, you can't send a strike on somebody for that, bro.
Right, yeah. Man, do you really think that these guys are, I know a lot of stuff on podcasts can be performative and or fake. Yes. Just know that the Gentleman's Club podcast is completely authentic, 1,000% all the time. Never confuse us with them. You feel me? But do you feel like those guys are able to, do you think they really live like that because of the notoriety that they have now with having a bigger platform, or do you feel like it's all bullshit?
I think it's majority bullshit.
Okay. I think I'm with you on that.
I think that a lot of those guys, they try to project a life that is outside of their reach because of the notion fake it till you make it.
Yeah. I heard they pay for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Those like, so it's having a dope fire chick that's Instagram famous or a model, whatever case may be. Most of the time you have to pay that woman for her time unless you got it like that.
Or unless you have the following, you say, hey, I'll put you on the pod. You just have to do something.
Pretend to be my display piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So that's nasty. Look, man, I'm not even, I don't blame the women. I don't blame the women at all for this shit.
I be feeling bad though. Because some of the things that I saw where these guys are talking to the girls and the women seem to have a lot more class than they do. And especially in how they respond.
For sure.
When the women get into the podcast space, they are not responding emotionally. They're not even responding to things that I should think they should emotionally respond to. They're actually taking the time to like break it down and understand things. So I'd like to give a round of applause for the women that are in the podcast space because that's something I'm noticing.
No, I think
killing that
shit. If you talk about like if we break down like actual content, man, women are killing the dudes like ratio wise.
Yeah.
If we're doing law averages, the women are killing the dudes.
Shout out to the women, man. God's best creation.
That being said, I would like to think that we're on the upper end of the average for the male scale.
Okay. All right,
regardless of our size, I think that like we've talked about this, like we hold integrity to a certain degree.
We're gonna get these funnies off though.
Yeah, we're gonna get the jokes off, we're gonna get the funnies, but not at the extent of what we believe in.
Of course, not compromising the morals in between all that.
In no way, shape, or form. And I'm seeing a lot of people do that, and it kind of saddens me because I was a fan of some of these individuals.
And they broke your heart?
Completely. completely too. It's like, damn, bro, I can't watch this shit no more, bro. Like,
That's rough, man. That's rough. That's rough. No, I'm with you on that.
and maybe I'm wrong because I expect people to live what they preach.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, here's the thing, though. If you tell me you're an asshole and you're actually an asshole,
I'm with
I
you
got
on
respect
that.
for you.
Yeah, I'm with you
I
on
got
that.
respect for you. It's like, all right, man, you live in what you preach. You're a
own
man.
that.
You are who you say you are.
Right. Okay.
But if you're telling me that you're filled with chivalry and kindness and treat women with respect and everything like that, and then you go and cheat on your wife, Derek Jackson,
Yo, you said that nigga's back,
he's back.
like in full swing.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. I was about to say what the numbers look like, man.
Hold on. Wait.
All right. Yeah. If you can find it, that would be mad interesting. I'm really curious
We're
about that.
gonna pull it right now. So,
Oh shit. Okay.
Because what was I doing? I was doing something. I was actually just scrolling.
Minding your business.
Yeah. And Derek Jackson was talking about Will Smith.
Whoa. No. Hey, you know what? No, I want to watch that because did you watch it?
I did.
What he said? What he said?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, the views ain't the same.
They're not
The views is not the same.
drastically dropped.
Wait, let me see. Did he go scorched earth on his socials?
Yeah. Did he start over? Did he start a new page or something?
Nah. It's
Everything's
the same,
still up.
It's the same page, but the views
It's drastic.
they are drastically different. They go from hundreds of thousands of views to 7,000 views. Which, hey,
numbers.
still shitting on us.
Yeah.
I will be the first to admit that.
Right. Numbers is numbers.
But when you get caught, you can't come back. I'm not gonna click on the video because copyright shit.
Right.
Even though I now know more about, so I know a lot more about YouTube's copyright shit. And
Okay.
and we'll win almost all those claims.
Oh, so we can play other jams? Cause I know that
the music is a tough one.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we're not gonna get
Hey, I'm sorry, man. Y'all gonna have to just keep hearing the homies until
I'm gonna just read off the titles that I have in front of me that are from Derek Jackson.
Okay.
Do not date broke men. Number one red flag to never ignore.
Fair.
Don't give up on him. The real reason Will slapped Chris. Why men always come back.
That's not true. Like you're just wrong. nigga.
All these videos are within the last 6 days.
Wow. I want to. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say that for later. No, we gonna flip his topic. Why men always come back? That is a fucking lie. Why men always come back?
So I had one more thing that I wanted to get into.
Okay.
This is something that I mentioned to you. I don't even know if you remember it.
Okay.
It's a new segment. Gentlemen's Club Court.
Oh, Gentlemen's Club Court. Okay. And what we gonna do here?
So we are going to, because I think we agree too much on shit.
Okay.
So we are going to purposely pick a side on the matter, and we have to disagree on it, and we have to talk the points of it. Now,
Playing devil advocate,
we're
like all the way to the fullest.
All the way to the fullest.
I'm with you. Oh,
And
this
the
is gonna be great.
topic that I want us to argue about
Okay.
is Kanye West.
Nah, he right though.
There you go.
He right though. Yeah, take the moral side. He right though. He right though.
Why is Kanye West and his actions?
Cause
Why
she mine, nigga. That's why. She's my wife. I was with her. I don't care what those papers say. The kids, everything that we've invested in, us building each other up. She is mine. I don't care about Lil Skeet. You having your opportunity to pop in. First of all, how you look, dog. You not even, you know what I'm saying? You don't even look like you him. I know you him like kind of in your field. You a decent comedian. He all right. He got some questionable material, but we ain't gonna get into that. But like me versus you, like that's the energy off of it already. Just because it's me versus you. I'm one of the greatest artists in history. And you are whoever you are. But no, bruh, that's my family. That's my situation. I don't care what she gives you permission to do. You not me. And that's still my family. And I need you out the way. I'm always going to be right in that.
Okay.
Mine, dog.
I think that because he's him and you're you, it's not about the status of a man, it's about the content of their character.
What? I'm Kanye West, nigga. Like, what are you saying right now?
What I'm saying is how Kanye West has handled Kim's request for a divorce and a separation and all these things. It's really dangerous because I've seen a lot of women be in relationships where they try to leave and they can't, and their significant other wasn't Kanye West, and it's not as spotlighted, and it gets really dangerous when your partner that you are trying to separate from, that you're trying to live a healthier life away from, won't go away, and the extent that they'll go to never go away. And it gets really scary, not only for the woman, but for the kids. And if she decides that she doesn't want to be with you anymore, you only get so much time to try to fix that shit. And then it's like, okay, you're not coming back. I get it.
Right.
Now it's time for us to move on.
Oh man, we got
You can't be mad at her because of who she went with. Now we can have a conversation about Pete Davidson and how your friends be waiting in line. That's a different conversation. I'm not gonna get into that because that's just fucking real.
Right.
But you don't get to pick who she goes to next. I'm sorry, you don't. You can be upset about it all you want to. You can have the conversation as far as, I don't want my kids around this, that, and the third. That's a conversation. But let me tell you something. If you're going to have any kind of custody battle, guess who's not going to win? The dude that's yelling all the time on social media and telling all y'all business on social media and threatening her new partner. It's documented.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't move like that, yay? What are we doing?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm not trying to say that he does not have reason to have concern.
Right.
I understand that we all look at the Kardashian way and we are concerned about the practices that happen behind closed doors. And surely Kanye has a better view than we do.
Do you think that's why he's wilding so much?
It very well may be, but what you need to do, if you're serious about this, is you need to get the best lawyer in the world and say, we not stopping until I have my kids.
Okay.
And you just shut the fuck up.
Right. All right, man. I can't even argue with you, dog. I can't argue with you on that, man. Yeah, I know that also that topic has been ran into the ground, but we still do have to highlight it. But no, he ain't me, dog. That's the thing. He not me. And if it was somebody else who was iller or just as ill as me, then maybe I'd chill out. But
where does Sierra go after Future?
She leveled up to one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
To one of the corniest players in all of the NFL. But guess what? That woman is happy.
So corny is it's about the happiness.
It's about how the individual makes that woman feel. I don't give a shit what you got or who you are and what you're capable of doing. And it's not that Russell Wilson is less flashy than Future, which he is. Right. He cares more about her well-being than his own self-centered ego. Russell Wilson could just as easily flaunt all the same shit that Future's doing. He has just as much money as Future has. He has just as many capabilities of doing all the same shit the Future does, but he chooses to care about the well-being of that woman and make sure that her needs are being met.
I feel you, but what about what I do in this music? What if I make the slaps? What if I got the slaps, bro?
Don't be Kanye West outside.
Like to the world and shit?
To the world and shit. When you come home, your husband and your daddy.
But out there, I'm the fucking man.
If you just want to be the fucking man, stay your ass outside.
But I need you to come be.
No, nigga. Look, I'm going to tell on myself. Okay. I'm going to tell on myself. The individual that I am outside of these walls that are my home,
right,
and the individual that I am inside these walls are two different individuals. Outside of these walls, I am.
But that's not. But what if I gotta be real? Like it gotta be real all the time.
No. You're misconstruing. It's all real. Okay. It's time and place.
Time and place. That should be the time. Thank you for that. That was a good layup, man. Good layup, bro. You're not wrong, man. No, you know what? I'm excited for the next go round. The next go round is men always come back. We gonna get into that.
Oh shit!
No, we're going to get into that.
I know which side I gotta play it. All right, I need to do some research.
Yeah, he does.
I need some numbers.
I'm on the negative side of this, and I'm gonna get back to my toxic side just for a little bit, for the sake of the pod.
I'm gonna have to make this super situational.
For the sake of the pod,
Be careful who you push away. Some people don't come back. Wait a minute, hold up, nigga.
bruh. I'm sick of this nigga, man. I ain't seen nothing he said, but everything he talking about sound like some bullshit.
Sound like a contradiction. You just contradicted your last video.
But-
all right, let him miss you. Love him so much you ignore his reality,
No, I'm with that. Let him miss you.
or never love him so much you ignore his reality.
No, that's real too. Yeah. Oh no, he got two. He got two out of the parks.
A woman can love you and still leave you. Hey,
He not-
that work both ways, baby.
Yeah. He not wrong on that.
Neglecting her teaches her to live without you. Yep.
No, neglecting her teaches her to love me.
I
more.
can't read, guys. I'm sorry.
Loves me more.
Strong women are a blessing. That's a fact.
They are, but they shouldn't have to be strong.
It's not necessarily the messages. It's the messenger.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So check this out. I got a question. Because it is the whole, we know the cancel culture, and you did this, and you can't just like. Is there any redeeming for him? Like,
I think the numbers show.
Okay.
That incident with him happened. Okay, we're talking Derek Jackson. So that incident with him and getting caught cheating on his wife, that happened. Let's find it.
Well, it was like 2 years. That was a year ago, right?
I want to say it was about a year ago.
Yeah, let's say it's a year. He don't.
Let's see.
What's the time frame for you to be able to redeem yourself? Is he still with his wife?
I have no idea.
See, I got questions. See, you
I
got
think
me,
he deleted those videos.
you got me invested in this nigga now, man. I don't care.
I want to say he deleted those videos because there was a significant drop in the performance of his videos.
Is he still in the car?
Yes,
Okay. His shirt's still tight?
he's still cheating.
His shirt's still tight?
Yeah.
All right, man. Did he do any type of
It was about a year ago because there's a whole month of nothing.
right.
There's a whole month of nothing.
Did he change
And
his
it's-
look?
No.
He still look the same?
Exact same fucking same.
All right, cool.
Same ass nigga doing videos in the car.
I can't lie. I do want to hear. I'm curious to see what he had to say about Will Smith. But no, back to the question.
Who is still watching this nigga's videos?
All right, but often. But how long does it take for you to be able to bounce back from a very public mistake? Do you ever get away from that?
Depends on the mistake. Depends on the mistake and the person you have touted yourself to be.
So that's like if a preacher gets busted doing something wild.
It's like a preacher molesting a child, yes.
Okay, and there's
no recovering from that, no.
yeah, not in the court of public opinion. Mm-hmm. That's trash.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of trash, man.
No, it's not.
Well, it's trash when it's you.
Shouldn't have been fucking around.
I get you, man.
So here's the thing. So I know what you're talking about because you're talking about Will versus Derek Jackson. Those are two very different situations.
Right.
So Will Smith, you get to look at the totality of an individual's career and doing what they're doing, and you notice one moment of weakness.
right.
And depending on how sincere the apology is and what you do to try to recover from that, that's going to dictate your ability to bounce back.
Okay.
Derek Jackson is very different because Derek Jackson has built his platform on uplifting women and women leaving men that are trash.
And you are.
And then it came to light that you are one of the men that are trash.
I feel you. Okay, I get you. So it's his message, how big his message was, and how much he contradicted his own message is what really
How
shot
much he
him in
was a living contradiction of all of his content.
really shot him in the foot.
It's
Damn,
like, all right.
yeah. Okay, you're right.
Now, I will say this. Had he flipped it and turned to the toxic side of things, he might have stood a chance. But he went right back to telling women about how they should leave those dirty men. And
He got back on the horse.
He went right back onto the horse. And that's why it's like, bro, these women can't hear a word you saying.
Yeah, 'cause in the back
they
of your
still
mind-
watching this apology video, which you've conveniently taken down.
and that's the wild part is because you're speaking, your audience is mostly women on who you're speaking to, and bro, women, it's like if you cheat on your girl and y'all get back together.
Right.
It's a wrap, bro, and she'll never trust you again, and you'll have to spend the rest of your life trying to prove that you won't do that again. Mm-hmm. But that's forever lodged in the back. Damn, he really fucked himself up on that one.
And for better, like he can't even sleep with his followers to make them forget for a little bit. Like, no, nigga, they just watched your videos. They not coming back.
No, he can still beat some. That in that 7,000, there's some that he can still beat that still support him.
Well, yeah, for sure. Obviously, there's some women that's gonna be blind to it. There's some viewers that's gonna be blind to it. Whatever. I don't even want to say just women, but like,
right.
But he went from 200,000 views to 7,000 views.
Yeah, damn. That's a wrap, man.
Monetarily, I don't know why you're still making YouTube videos. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
now, granted, if we were at 7,000 views, we would be loving life.
Life would be great. No, I'm out of here, bro. Like, we made it.
But 200,000 views to 7,000 views, you have to go get a job now, bro.
Yeah.
Because unless you've saved all your money, you ain't got it no more.
Yeah. Damn. So there's no redemption.
And Lord forbid, if his wife left him, bro.
Oh yeah, it's really out. It's
over because you got nothing.
There's no redemption.
You paying alimony? No.
All right.
No.
All right.
Not for people like that.
Okay.
Not for people like that. There is redemption for individuals, but it has to be
your greatness has to be great.
It has to be a chink. No. Not your greatness has to be great, but you can't be a walking contradiction of what you preach.
Fair enough, man. All right, fair enough. I'm off this thing, man. Is there
if you preach kindness and love and authenticity, but behind closed doors you're just an asshole to everybody? No, there's no coming back from that. If you preach kindness, love, authenticity, all that shit,
right,
but you have a moment where you explode on somebody,
yeah,
but everybody knows that not to be your normal state of being, you get redemption.
Okay.
When you tell women to leave men that are trash, and then you get caught, and they figure out, yo, all the videos you be posting, you be on the way to cheat on your wife. No, bro, you don't get to come back. Your viewers are not coming back to you. I'm sorry.
Damn. All right, man. I mean, shit. Sorry to hear, bro. That's unfortunate, man.
I'm passionate. I'm passionate about frauds, man, because it really upsets me because this space that you and I operate in, as far as podcasting is concerned, is very much so tainted with individuals that are not real. And what I mean by that is they do not practice what they preach, and it bothers me because they act like they know how to talk to women. They clearly fucking don't.
Okay.
They act like they know why the man's not calling you back. No, the fuck you don't.
Okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I like that. Okay. I'm with you.
I will be the first person to tell you I'm not a fucking perfect husband, but I work on that shit.
I be trying though.
I try.
And that's
I fail sometimes.
But I be trying.
But I fucking try.
Okay. You're right about that. And I think that's
if I have to come on this podcast and apologize to my wife for something, it will be sincere.
Of course,
and
genuine.
If she decides that she wants to accept my apology, that's her decision to do. That's none of your fucking business. I'm sorry, it's not.
Right. I heard you. I like that. I think that's one thing that we'll always do, despite whatever it is that we speak to, preach to, and try to encourage. Nobody's perfect, and if we fail or we fall out, there's accountability in that.
Accountability is fucking important, man. And a lot of these guys, they get their head so goddamn big because all they see is that subscriber count, and they think that, oh man, you know what, the subscribers are up, I can do no fucking wrong. No, bro, you still got to live by some kind of ethical code.
You're right.
Because the bill comes due eventually, regardless who you are. It does.
Bill comes due. That's from a Marvel movie. Who was Buddy who did that? The bill comes due. That was in Doctor Strange, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, my mans. You excited for Doctor Strange?
Very much so.
Are you interested in seeing Morbius?
I'm going to ask you off camera.
That shit's trash. I ain't going to hold you. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. No, I was hoping it was good, man.
I knew it wasn't.
I usually can see those things. I had hopes and dreams, dog. That shit was ass.
I saw it. I saw it coming, man. Hey, man, I opened up my third eye for that one.
Man, that was ass.
So,
is there anything else that you would like to get into besides?
Not without turning this into an hour and a half long podcast.
Okay. We're going to slide back on them?
we're going to slide back on them. So we're getting back into the groove thing, guys. We're not going to be posting a second video this week, but we will be back next week with more content for your head top.
Man, drop a bomb or something, man. We need more sound effects. Hey, like that shit.
Damn it, Donnie, if you're listening.
Yeah, we're gonna get back with you, man. Yo, we gotta get some guests.
I gotta get Donnie here.
We should, man, because he's been so close to the pod but away from the pod. Yeah, Donnie, you gotta come sit down with us, man.
You gotta pull up on him and let him know.
We gonna have some fun, man. Like it ain't even. We gonna have some fun. We gonna get some shit off, man. I want to get my shit off. Talk to these women, man.
I'm so happy that I'm married.
Help me. I don't want to be here no more.
One of y'all ladies, please sweep my man's off his feet so he ain't got to be out there in the streets no more.
It's rough, man. It's ugly out there, man. Man, this is the Gentleman's Club podcast. We will be back on y'all very, very shortly. Okay, bye. Hey. I get a guess, man. Need somebody else to talk to.